Hey, before you scroll past and settle for fine, let us be honest for a second. You re the kind of person who notices when color looks washed out in bright scenes, when motion docility feels smooth, or when sound feels flat compared to the picture. You re not impressed with just okay. You want something that actually feels right. That's exactly where the Samsung 55QN90F steps in. Before anything else, check the current price and stock. TVs at this level don't stay steady for long, and hesitating usually turns into wish I'd pulled the trigger when I could. You didn't wake up one day suddenly craving a new TV. It crept up on you. Games that should feel immersive started feeling a bit constrained. Movies lost depth in bright highlights. Fast scenes didn't stay as crisp as they should. You told yourself you were fine with what you had, but deep down you knew your setup wasn't living up to your standards anymore. That's the moment you realize you've outgrown mediocre. The first time you power this on, there's a calm confidence that settles in. Color suddenly feels full and expressive. Bright scenes hold detail without washing out. Dark tones stay rich without collapsing into mush. Motion stays composed instead of blurry. You stop adjusting settings because everything just feels right. It's the kind of experience where the picture looks effortless because it actually is effortless. Watching sports feels alive in a way that keeps you leaning in, not squinting. Fast-paced action stays crisp and controlled. Movies hit deeper because contrast finally behaves the way it's meant to. Even everyday shows suddenly feel more intentional and engaging. Once you get used to this level of balance, anything weaker feels like a compromise you don't want to make again. Don't wait for random price dips or stock fluctuations. If this TV is already on your radar, delaying usually turns into regret later. You might think mini LED is just another marketing term. That thought disappears quickly. What surprises most people is how much brightness control matters. Highlights stay bold without losing detail, and reflections don't steal your attention in daytime rooms. And the Object Tracking Sound Plus with Dolby Atmos isn't just louder, it feels like the audio belongs to the scene, not just blasted at you. There's a quiet pride that comes with owning something this capable. You sit down knowing your TV won TV the weak link. You stop browsing upgrades because you finally have a screen that keeps up with how seriously you watch. You just enjoy what's on screen every single time. Colors that feel rich and complete, motion that stays composed, and smooth brightness that holds up in real light, contrast that keeps detail alive, sound that feels part of the moment. It needs a solid viewing distance once experienced. Weak screens feel wrong at some point. You stop comparing endlessly. You choose the screen you already kept imagining in your space. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you put off and later wish you hadn't. Check price and availability now, and make the call while it still feels clear. If you're ready for your viewing experience to finally match how seriously you watch, this is it.